Keith here from the Traveling Frogman. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you some quick tips as a one-bag world traveler. Now, just to kind of give you a quick summary on what I'm doing, I've got an upcoming 6-month travel adventure over to Southeast Asia coming up here real soon. And I'm only going to be traveling with one bag, which is right here. This is the GoRuck 40-liter GR2 pack. And right now I have it down to about 25 pounds or 11 kilos. Also, I have my little butt bag right here that I use for, documents, little knickknacks and stuff. So these two items right here, that's all I have. Now recently I just finished up a trip, 3-month trip over to Phuket, Thailand, and that's all I had was just this one bag, which is the GoRuck 40-liter GR2 pack. Now, if you actually want to see the details of how I carry the bag, or in other words, what I have inside the bag, I got some previous videos on that. If you want to see that, just click on the link below and you'll see those videos. But in this video, what I actually want to do is kind of give some quick tips as a one-bag world traveler that may help you out in the future if you consider traveling with one bag. And I totally believe in traveling with one bag because being a minimalist traveler makes a whole difference in the world of traveling. Less stress, and it's just, for me, I think it's better. So tip number 1 is rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. In other words, before you take off on your travels, or even what I do right now, I'm actually living in this bag right now. In other words, I've been living in this bag now for at least 2 months. And I'm getting it down to a point where I know the bag inside and out. All the little details, what I'm going to need, what I'm going to take, I figure out during that period. So live out of your bag and rehearse how you're going to put things in there, take it out. And it'll actually help you out in the long run. I guarantee you, if you live out of your bag for a while, however long it is, it'll help you out in the future. Number 2 is actually walk around with your bag. Take it on hikes, take it on walks, practice picking it up, putting it on your back, and just really getting to know your bag. And this is really going to help you. Obviously, being fit is really important. And if you want to see how I stay fit during traveling, I've got some videos on that. You can see how I stay fit traveling on one bag, and it's kind of cool. I got my own traveling gym, and there's previous videos on that. So really get to know your bag, walk with it, hike with it. If you want, you can run with it. I mean, it's up to you, but just walk around with it. And number 3 tip that I have is know how to put that bag underneath a seat in front of you. In other words, make sure that the bag that you're carrying, in the event that you get on an aircraft and you realize that all the overhead is full and you have to go, oh man, I have to put the bag in front of me. But you got to make sure it fits. Now, 90% of the roller bags, I don't believe will fit underneath a seat in front of you, but a non-roller bag like this GR2, I have put this bag in front of me numerous times. You get on there, you're in the last zone, you realize you're coming up to your seat. Even as you're walking down to your seat, there is no place to put your bag. And in your mind, that bag is going underneath the seat. Because the last thing you want to do is have this bag being checked in underneath the airlines, because I don't want that. I want the bag with me. So what I do is I kind of get an idea how, the length and width of what an airline seat is. And I make sure my bag is going to fit under there before I leave. So what I do here is I've got this old metal chair. I mean, you can take any chair you want. And what I did is I put some tape on it. It kind of gives you an idea of the width and length of an airline seat. So what I do is I practice taking it off. And I'll actually, I got to put it under the seat. I know which way to slide it under, and I know it's going to fit, okay? Yeah, it's going to be a little bit comfortable. It kind of sucks because I kind of just lost all my leg room. Hopefully I don't have to go like 15, 16 hours like that. But at least I know I got the bag with me. And I know it fits underneath the seat. So, and that's a little minor tip, but believe me, sometimes if you pack the bag too much, even though you have it down to a weight and it doesn't fit underneath that seat, it's not good. And then, you know, the airlines will say, well, you got to put it, we have to take the bag, and, you know, maybe they have another place for it in an overhead, but usually you want the bag with you. I mean, I don't want the bag like 10 seats down from me or something. So that's just a quick tip, but I've run into that problem numerous times. Generally, I'll run into that problem when I'm doing a domestic flight. And I'll give you an example on that, right? Let's say you're traveling on a domestic flight and say, well, you know, we're just going to warn everybody that the overhead is full and you're going to have to check your bag into your final destination. Well, what if your final destination is, you know, overseas somewhere and you're going to a connecting hub and, you know, you're going to take the next flight overseas? Well, you don't want to check your bag in, and all you have is just your little butt bag with you. So that's what I mean by rehearsing the idea that it's going to actually fit underneath the seat. Generally, most international flights where you go, you're going to have the overhead, but there is a chance that maybe you won't. So just kind of review. Quick tips: live under your bag, live in your bag, get to know it inside and out, live in it. In other words, brush your teeth, put your stuff back inside there, shave, whatever you do, and you know, your clothing, your computer, all your electronics, just keep it inside the bag. And I guarantee you, you are going to smooth things out to a point where you'll know exactly what you're going to need. That's kind of rehearse, and you'll know what to take. Said, I don't really need this, I really don't need that, you know. And it's really helped me out over time. And I still do it, even though I've traveled with this bag numerous trips. I still rehearse. Number two, you know, carry the bag around. I go on hikes all the time. That helps me out physically. You know, as far as capable of carrying the bag around, of course, I love to stay fit. If you want to see how I stay fit, you know, there's previous videos on that. And, you know, carry the bag around and live in it. Number three, obviously, is make sure it fits under a seat in front of you, you know. And that's just a quick tip. It'll help you out, and I hope these help you out. And if you like this video, you know, consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you like my videos, consider subscribing. I got a lot of good content coming up ahead, not only with travel tips, but my upcoming Southeast Asia adventure travel coming. And I'm really looking forward to filming some new areas and exciting adventures on the way. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.